when using security film, we need to apply an attachment system to tempered safety glass windows to help keep the film that has been applied to the glass applied to the window frame as well. If you didn't apply the attachment system, the film really wouldn't serve much of a purpose with the tempered glass. So entryways and most commercial buildings and stuff like that are going to have the tempered glass. With the annealed glass, you don't necessarily need the attachment system, though it is a nice add-on to our projects as well as peace of mind for our clients. Typically, clients that are looking at security film have done a bit of research, and when doing their research, they read about the attachment system. So rather than trying to explain to them the reasons why you do not need an attachment system on annealed glass compared to tempered glass, most of the time we prefer to just install it. So the attachment, there are pretty much 4 different types of attachment systems that we use here at Scottish. The most common is going to be the Dow 995 caulking attachment system, and that is made by Dow Corning. And this caulking is the industry standard because it's been third-party tested. Most of the manufacturers have done their testing. I believe 3M even carries their own version of the Dow 995. They call it like, I don't know, 3M 995. And this product comes in white or black. Most common is black, which we use commercial. It replaces the rubber gaskets that go around the commercial aluminum frame. So we actually remove the gaskets that are around the glass right now, keeping the hot air in or cold out, heat in, vice versa. Then we apply this with a 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch bead. So to give you an idea, there are 2 different standards. And so for bomb proof, if you imagined this, I don't know if you can see this, as a, this is your glass here, and this is your window frame here. The caulking goes here, and this right here needs to be 3/4 of an inch. So you actually, it's quite a bit of caulking. It's expensive. The caulking itself is. It's difficult to apply in that amount. There's also residentially, and when we're just trying to stop intruders or smash and grabs, industry standard is like 3/8 or a 1/2 inch. So typically with the bomb blast film and explosives and stuff like that, we try to apply the largest bead possible. So that is something that we do more often than not with the Dow 995. The second attachment system is it's essentially a L-shaped rubber gasket that is applied to the frame and the glass as well. And so this gasket is attached using a really sticky tape, and it's applied around the perimeter of the window. It does look very, very nice, though it is also very, very expensive. And if we were doing this in a, maybe like an art museum, or I don't know, somewhere that's
where aesthetics are important.
We would prefer to use that system just because it does look nice, and 3M does manufacture that as well. The third option is to use what we call a frame lock, and this is essentially a square tubing that can be screwed into the aluminum frame and pressed up against the window film. That also has a adhesive on 2 sides of it, so that the side that's got it it's stuck to the glass as well as the frame. And this looks pretty nice. It's roughly 1 inch by 1 inch, and you can screw that in around the frame, and that comes in multiple different colors. Then the last is it's like a net system, and essentially what you do is you screw in imagine some like cordage, string or something, and you screw that into the top and bottom, and you maybe do 3 across a window or and 2 vertically. It's literally a net, so that if the glass were to come out and in, the net catches it. Aesthetically, that does not look as nice, but price point wise, that is a good option. But I think if I were you, I would be discussing the standard of the Dow Corning installation. I think the big thing about the Dow 995 caulking is it is it has high adhesion strength or something. So, once it's applied, trying to remove it is very, very difficult. It would have to be cut away or scraped away. But it has that it's very, very elastic, elasticity or whatever it is it's allowing that the film to kind of expand, and then once the explosion has gone away, it sucks the glass back in. That's what makes that product
the premium industry.
Yeah, the premium. I think it carries a really great warranty too. We use the same brand. It's Dow 795 when we're doing our exterior window film projects. So it's kind of industry standard to use those Dow Corning products.